The following video was crafted with magic for the soul in search of whimsy, for the days you need rest. Don't show that. And for the days you need rest from reality. We're going to visit the fairies today. I'm so happy you're here.
I was hoping it would be you. Come on in, you're just in time.
You look like you're in need of a little potion. Yeah.
You know, actively seeking to add magic and whimsy in your life is sometimes seen as delusional, but actually, I find it quite rebellious.
I like that about you.
We live in a world highly focused on productivity and performance, and doing or creating something for the sole purpose of enjoying life. You don't see that very often. Yet, it's quite important for our well-being. You, my friend, are a divine creator, and life itself becomes magical when you fully embrace that title.
Cat toy. I made you a brown sugar latte. Come along. The fairies are waiting.
If you venture off to Haven Hollow and stroll past Granny Leia's house over to the gazebo, just venture about 10 paces further and you'll find the coffee shop. There's nothing particularly interesting about this coffee shop. In fact, it's called the Very Normal Cafe. You might have visited with me before. It's quite predictable with its warm espresso scent and soft chatter, a friendly barista, and a vibrant energy to put a little pep in your step.
Everything you'd want in a cafe and nothing more.
But you'll find, especially on particularly foggy days, when your spirit also needs a pick-me-up, at the back of the cafe is a window. And on these foggy days, the window, covered in its glowing leaves and vines, calls to your spirit and offers a sparkle of fairy magic for your heart. And when you step closer to the glistening window, you reach your hand out softly to feel the magic of the window's glow, and it takes you right through the portal to the fairy realm. If you've visited before, you'll know that there are fairy realms all throughout the Hollow. The place runs on fairy magic, and you're welcome to visit the realms whenever you need the comfort of fairy company. In the realms, your senses are heightened, and time slows, so you can think clearly and feel freely. The fairies are quite accommodating to visitors. To an extent, of course, they're busy folk, but when you step through, they do offer a cozy place to rest and a small cup of tea.
We're talking small, like lowercase s small, in a little acorn teacup. Just a few drops. You're gonna love it.
And you do. You savor all 3 drops of the most magical tea you've ever consumed, and you feel it sparkle instantly in every cell of your being.
And today is an especially great day because once a year, the fairies gather to craft a new flower.
Yeah, between you and me, I heard last year's flower didn't attract many new villagers.
Well, don't tell that to Fairy Cassandra. She was really excited. She took the lead last year.
Well, we gotta design a better model. Enriched with the effervescence of the fairies, these flowers are scattered about and offer an enticing glow to those in need of magic. Those who follow the trail of glowing flowers will always find their way to Haven Hollow. Different flowers appeal to different people, so it's important the fairies keep their flower designs fresh each year. The fairies are excited for your help with this year's flower. They're creative, but they've been at this for centuries. There are only so many flower blueprints. Creative ideas are welcomed, so feel free to experiment with your favorite colors and shapes and designs. Okay, so if you're ready, let's begin. While designing your flower, do remember that the color is quite important. You're welcome to choose whatever hue calls to you, but often the most powerful color is the one that calls to your heart today. Your heart always knows what it needs, so just ask it and then trust it. And sometimes that's easier said than done. So start with the deep breath in and close your eyes, perhaps.
And sometimes the color will be right there behind your eyelids, calling to you, ready to be picked. Like a jump scare, but pleasant.
Sometimes your color floats through you like a gentle breath of air, swirling in and out. Other times it feels warm and lights up in just one or two parts of you that need extra love today. Don't worry if your color is shy or doesn't speak to you right away. We're often taught to keep our colors quiet, so it only makes sense that it might take some practice to give them room to speak. You'll learn the language of your colors with time, and no color is a bad choice, of course, so no need to overthink it. Creating flowers is a very flowy creation, so release the rigidity. Now that you've found your color, the fairies have already crafted you a paintbrush made from the polished twigs from the unknown forest and the soft curls from the bottom of the siren's braids. Do take your time painting the petals, and don't worry about mistakes or imperfections. If all the flowers looked exactly the same, bouquets and gardens wouldn't hold the same life and magic. Lucky for us, the sun is shining brightly today, so the paint dries beautifully and the flowers stretch nice and tall. It doesn't hurt while you're here to do a bit of sunbathing yourself. The sunshine in the fairy realm is a waterfall of glistening warmth. You step under the dripping sunshine, and just as the flowers, you feel a titch taller and much lighter. You breathe in its magic as the glistening warmth covers your shoulders, easing them down. It flows and fills any cracks and every cranny of your soul, cleansing and healing and shining. A single gentle rain cloud makes his way above you, and each flower drizzling onto the petals and into the soil so the flowers feel their best before going out into the world. You welcome the tingly drizzle as it washes over the warmth from the sunshine. Your calmed senses are elevated to a healthy buzz of energy and life. You gather your flowers alongside the fairies, placing them gently in baskets and whispering encouraging thoughts to prepare them for their journey into the world. Now, as I mentioned before, the fairies are busy, and it seems their work here is done and the flowers are ready to venture out. You're welcome to return with them or stay in the fairy realm as long as your heart needs. And after some time, if your heart needs to refill its magic, simply follow the glowing flowers and you'll always find your way back.